Hello everybody and welcome back to Oakbridge Farm. So we are just on our way with all the hay bales that we have. So I think these will sell half and half when we get to the sell point, because we have had to manually load the top two layers and the bottom two are auto loaded, as you can probably tell by the stacking. Underneath it's very smart, and on top it looks abysmal. But we're just on our way now to go sell the hay. Oh, they're very bright lights. And then we're going to return this trailer because I don't think we need it anymore. Then we'll have to swap for our other trailer where we have the stacker truck. We'll make our way over to the sawmill. We'll gather up all the products there, take them to be sold, and then we will look to move on into another month. So I will see you once we get to sell these bales. I can see why Autoload keeps it only at 2 stacks, because the amount of trees I've hit on the way here has been quite ridiculous. But we're here in one go. Oh, brilliant, we're selling them all in one go. This is awesome. Here we go. 57,845 plus 5,869. So well over £60,000 they're made. It's not bad for a load of hay. We've got silage still left. I'm going to leave the bales of silage just in case, because we do have one grass field left just right next to the yard. If we need hay, we can always cut it, ted it, windrow it and bale it all in one episode. Whilst we need to change that to silage, because obviously our silage in the pit we're going to hopefully put into the BGA. If we keep the bale silage, if we do run short, then at least we know that we do have amples in stock. But we're going to go back to the yard, find our other trailer and the stacker truck, and make our way off up to the sawmill. Pallet, or the last, would you class it as a pallet? Because it's not really a pallet, but the last thing, let's say, of wooden beams. So we'll just put that on. We can now fold this up. There's no lights on this, I don't think. I am pressing, oh no, okay, I just didn't press the buttons properly. That would have been very handy to begin with. I'm just going to leave those, so we put that on there. I'm going to leave those boxes of wood chips for now. The price for wood chips isn't quite there yet, so we are just going to leave them be. But we're going to have a look here. So the farmer's market for the wooden beams and farmer's market for the prefabbed walls. Let me guess, down here is that the farmer's market. Right. We are now going all the way back to where we nigh on began the episode, and we will go get these sold. Some of you eagle-eyed viewers may have seen that we have broke £1 million. We're £1,031,120. So for the second time this series, we have got into the millionaire bracket, and we are about to add a little bit more. Hopefully we'll have another 100,000 coming here, but we will just have to see. So we take the straps off and just go straight. Oh no, I put more straps on, I think. We'll go about there, take the straps off. There's 80, 88, almost 90 odd thousand from that load. But what we are going to do, we're going to get back to the house. We're going to rest and move into January, and then I'm going to tell you about my big plan. Like always, we'll just pull up onto this side. Let's take the hazards off. Let's turn our lights off. Turn the engine off, because we don't want to have that running overnight. And we'll see we'll also see just how much money we'll make overnight. See if we remember, we're at 1,128,000. Let's see where we are after having a little siesta. Good morning, and we now have snow, and it's meant to snow a bit later on, so I am just going to knock the time down ever so slightly. If we go onto here, let's just have a look, see if there is anything that is worth selling. So wood chips are at their max value, so they would be well worth getting them sold. We have more, let's have a look, prefabbed walls. We've got more prefabbed walls. We've got more wooden beams to sell, which they're all brilliant prices as well. We've got plenty of sorghum. So what's the difference? Barley, max value 40,000, and the sorghum 38. What do we have there? 24,000 litres, 35. So we may go, we'll sell the sorghum because we don't need that. I did do that for chicken food, but I would like to think the 35,000 litres we have in there will get us through, because it'll be this time in exactly a year when we will be moving on. We also need to feed all the animals. Oh, whilst we're here, I think animals. So the water buffalo need food, goats need food, sheep have absolutely nothing, and the chickens need food, and our other cows. So this will be the first job of the day, is get all our animals fed, so we know they're all alright. I'm glad we had these grass bales here, because if we didn't, we've just sold all our hay earlier on in the episode. So these should see us through. I think it's the first time that we've managed to go through a night and it hasn't been there saying to us that there's too much wool here, which is brilliant. But yeah, so we'll get on, we'll get all our animals fed, which shouldn't take too long. So whilst that's unloading, that is our water buffalo. They're not full, but they should be okay with that. The goats, they've still got loads of meadow grass, hence why I never filled them up. The sheep are fine, chickens are now fine, and so are our Holstein. The only problem is that they've got this this almost 7,000 litres of silage, which is why the TMR doesn't look full there. I am thinking, though, we're going to keep, I've changed my mind, we're going to keep the sorghum, we're not going to bother selling that. We have our sunflowers here, which that's to stock up our oil mill, but as you can see, we've still got almost 21,000 litres to work through there, so I can't see us going into that anytime soon. Our silage is empty, but we still have some manure left in there. So what I am thinking is we will tip and empty this out. I will then let you in on my grand plan, because I think this is one of the only, well, depending on series in the future, but for the foreseeable future, for series that I would like to do, obviously we've got Silver Run Forest, where you seem to make a lot of money every episode there. Well, every time you change into a different month, you're always making money. But I don't think that'd be the right series to do what I am planning. So whilst we empty that there, we are going to go into here, we're going to go construction, and we're going to go into generators, and I would like to get a wind turbine. The biggest question is, where do we put it? We own land over here, but not a lot. I've always wanted to buy this field, but I've never got to that. Do we own it? No, that land's not owned by us, so we can't put it there. The only other thing I was thinking is we could put it in this yard somewhere, but it will look very, very out of place and a real eyesore. I'm going to have a think, try to figure out where the best place to put this is. So we could have gone and bought some more land to put this on, but I don't think that's right, and I do believe that this will be the best place for it. Which way is the turbine going? So that's the way the game wants it to go. So if we put this there, oh, it's flicked it around. It must turn automatically then. So that's now used up a lot of our money, but I do think that will be obviously 67,000 a month extra coming into our back pocket. Because another part of me thought, if we look at the map, that's north as the map goes, so east to west. So is there any way we could put, what do we get for these? 8,000 a month, 13, so these are not a lot really. We could go and put 2 of these panels in here, and then we can start trying to maximise the most amount of money possible that we can get. So I think let's do one there, and let's do another one. Will that get rid of that bush? Should we put it on top of it? I don't know. Let's do another one there, and do we have enough for one more? And then let's go for another one, like so. So now we have, if we go, I was looking at 46, whether that could be a place worth buying, but I don't think it was. Okay, I don't want to be down here. Let's jump to, let's enter into the quad track, and we'll run and have a look. If needs be, if there is a bush or 2 through them, we can just go and get rid of them. And I don't think that looks too bad. I think having the trees around it definitely helps with how it looks. We'll just have a look here at these ones. So we should be getting almost what would it be, 80,000-90,000 a month just in these, which will be very, very handy. So they coming through, let's have a look. So yeah, just slightly. So I'd say we just want to get rid of this bush if possible, just like that. So that now tidies it up. There's the odd little bit through there, but that's okay. So we're now going into green energy, which it just costs a lot. Because what we've done there, we spent £1 million just putting them up. I don't know how beneficial they will be in the long run, but at least we now know that there's a lot of money coming our way. We need to make sure this BGA keeps going, because that's the sole reason, in my opinion, of why this has been so successful. So, considering the Deutz-Fahr and the trailer of manure are already up there, we will attach these 2, because I forget how much it was, but it's a lot. It is a lot of money that we're getting from here. So right, that's those 2 on. We will get this lined up and ready. Oh, we need to return that trailer as well, because that'll be costing us money. So we're going to here. Oh, the spreader as well. Why did we keep the spreader? I can't remember. If we go and have a look on here. So precision farming. So the pH, we did all that. So that's fine. Nitrogen. So the grass needs nitrogen. This field doesn't need nitrogen, because that's going to, I think I'm going to do that with oats, is my thought. I don't know why we kept the spreader, I can't remember now, because all our fields look as near to perfect as possible. But we'll leave it there, because it could just be something that I remember as and when we need. It also may still have, because I think it was fertiliser we did last, so it may still have some fertiliser in it, which we can use for the drill when we get to that time. Because oats will be, if we leave that there and go back onto here, we can do oats not in February but in March. We can get those in, and that's the only field that we have left to drill. So let's flick through here. So we've got this, we might as well start doing it on first. Right, start dumping that into there. Because I would like to get the Deutz-Fahr back, because then we can start using it a bit more. We sort of bought it, we've done 1.7 hours in it, and then hardly used it ever since. So let's hop into here. We can leave that there and then go get our bucket and get filling those 2 trailers. This is painful. 2 miles an hour. I think the max we've got is 3 up the hill, but that should be about to change. There we go, 4. We're slowly getting there. I know my steering has all but went sort of going up that hill, and you'll see I just zoomed in. I was checking on the tyres because we do have the tyre wear mod on, and I wasn't sure whether it could be to do with that. But if you look at these, we just stop here, they don't look too bad at all, so I don't think it's that. And if you look at the, are we on the trailer service there, or are we on, oh okay, the tractor also needs a service, so we'll get that done. But first we're tipping this into the PGA. Finally we're getting to some hard standing. The max speed we've had up going on along that track there was 8 miles an hour. Ooh, we need to clear that spawn point because that's soon getting very, very full. Right, let's go into here. We are on the Red Rock trailer first, so we should just be able to, if we pull this in, start tipping that one. And if we drive forward, we can get our other trailer in and get them both tipping at the same time. And then I think to finish this episode, well, there's a deer running around in here, looks a bit lost. To finish this episode, we will take this back. We will leave our trailers in the livestock yard, and then we're going to take this tractor for a service because it seems to be the one that we turn to every time. I think it's 300 and some horsepower. Yeah, take this back and get this serviced. So we will just pull this, make sure we're on the right trailer, pull this onto here, detach that, and we'll make our way to the workshop. I'm happy with that windmill. I was very hesitant to put it there at first, but I am very happy. I don't think it looks too much out of place. I know my favourite thing that we've done about this map is this sheep pasture, having the fenceless husbandry, which there's probably too many sheep. As you've seen, just the amount of wool we're getting, you just couldn't keep up with it all. I think there's 500 sheep in there. But to be able to put that back to how Oxford and David originally had it in, well, I say originally, was FS22 the first time this map came out? I don't know. But to put it back so it's like that, for me, was brilliant. Right, let's hop out and let's see the damage on this. So to 23,526 to repair. It needs it. Replace tyres. Let's just have another look whilst it's sat here. I don't think these tyres need replacing. They're getting slightly warm, but I think we've still got a bit of time left out of them. But anyways, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all liked and enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye for now.